Hello and welcome to the first part of SCSS, Writing Better CSS. Before we get started actually writing SCSS, we need to learn how to set it up. There are lots of different ways that we can set up SCSS, but the easiest is just to use Visual Studio Code because there is an extension that lets us set up everything really quickly. So in Visual Studio Code, come to the left hand side and we're going to click on the Extensions tab and we're going to search for Live SAS Compiler, and then we want the one by Ritwick Day. Click on it. There'll be an install button here. Obviously I have it installed, and then once it's installed there'll be a reload button. Hit reload. You need to do that to actually enable the extension, and once you've done that, just close the extension tab down and let's create a file, a folder called CSS, and we'll create another one called SCSS. And finally we'll create another one called .vs code. And then inside of here we're going to create a file called settings.json. And we're going to place the settings for the live SAS compiler in here. So this is what they look like. So you can pause it and write that out, or you can go to my website and copy and paste the code from there. All I'm doing is saying what I want the extension name to be. So obviously I want it to be .css. And where I want to save it to. So the / means go to the root folder. So go to the folder name and then go into a folder called CSS. So obviously if you wanted to go somewhere like style sheets, you could do that, and you could have style sheets, and then you could keep both of these folders inside a style sheets folder, which is what I do for my projects. But for now we're just going to have it as CSS. Now we've done that, we can close this file. Let's come into the SCSS file and create a new one. Let's just call this test for now. And we're just going to write a bit of SCSS or just CSS, just so we can actually compile it, because you need some code in here for it to compile. So we'll hit save. And then we'll come down here. I've actually got mine enabled already. I'll just disable that. You'll see this button here, Watch SAS. Click on that. And then there we go. Come to the CSS folder and you should see these here. And there is our code. Cool. Mine hasn't changed because of the way I just did it, but if I save that now and come back in, let's make another change. Let's go width of 100 pixels, doesn't matter. Now if I come in here, it should be changed. Yeah, there it is. So now it's all set up and we can go on to learn about how to write SCSS. I'll see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.